Do some on it very fast like this. Walk the path, run away, do like this. Close the door, and get out of there. Running scariness. Close the door. On your ace off like this. Run away. Monster. Close the door. Insanity. Cthulhu's asshole. Jumping, running, dying. Open the door. Close the door. I don't want to be down here anymore. Felt himself being hoisted out of the ocean. The lacquered hull of SS Hortensian glittered in the soothing warm yellow light of a setting sun. Turned his head to the calm ocean, reaching towards the coast of Portugal, and thought, "Is that another dream?" Fuck that place. What did I do down there? I don't even understand. What am I doing? Oh! This is a little new. It wasn't like this. This is different. Contrast. Talk to me.
This is the second hub level of the game, and is supposed to give some contrast to the stressful lurker encounter. We think building up contrast like this is extremely important for the horror mood. Only by seeing a bright level can you appreciate the dark one, and so on. If you do not do this, player will get used to the stuff and the effect will lessen greatly.
Essentially, don't be at 11 24/7. Excuse me, my goodness. Oh. I just put her lady body in there. Right. Well, it's nice here. It's almost like we're playing Skyrim. Now that's a game I truly enjoy. That's relaxinating. Just like this. What's down here? Talk to me. After I remember things.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
I don't know why that made me think of it, but... Oh, because he was talking about elevators. Do you know how many people who are like famous actors or just YouTube creators like Jeffree Star, Arnold Schwarzenegger? They're all landlords. You consider that? I don't know. Just think about it. Nick Ander, talk to me.
When I first started working on the elevator, I had detailed concept art as base for my work. This is both a blessing and a curse. Concept art saves a lot of time for us artists, as we just have to copy what we see in the picture, but it also takes away some fun parts of our work, as we don't have to design anything ourselves. In this case, the concept art was very detailed and there wasn't much to change. However, I noticed that the roof part on the concept was dark and dull, so that's where I could add details of my own. I added the patterns to fill out the empty space. I wanted them to fit with the eastern feel of the elevator and took inspiration from Arabic windows. In the end, it's not a very big addition, but it adds to the overall impression of the elevator as something exotic that doesn't really fit in with the blue-grey stones of Brandenburg.
Amnesia fans, you guys are big on mods. Can somebody mod this so the sound is remastered on these? They're interesting, but it sucks that you can't hear them proper. Just put some fucking subtitles on a machine room. Oh, it's locked. Machine head. Elevator. Wow. Amnesia. Yeah, Nomonuiesdude, you dick. Play that. Fucking told him. What does this do? It's not working, like. I told him to get it. I was like, just buy it. It's good. We already beat it. Suck on that. We beat it a few hours ago. Now we're in here living it up. Get back to it. You can do it. Put your back into it. Wait, no. You can do it, put your ass into it. You can do it, put your... Or I can do it, put your back into it. The greatest negotiation of all time. Okay. It's just a nice song. Can I get the Amnesia score? This is pretty fucking tight. Storage. He climbed out of bed and looked out the window. It was completely dark. He waited, glanced at the old clock, and waited some more. 4 o'clock, he thought. It's enough. I don't know where any of these are going. Silent Hill has entered the chat. Oh, I don't want to be down here. It sucks down here. This is dog shit. Fuck you. Alright, tell me about it though. Dark.
Again, there's a lot of elements here working together. Not only does the player enter the darkest level yet, they'll also come up against a dark part of Daniel's memories. We've tried to have all aspects of the level
Did you
work
assume I'd be a
towards this goal.
he? No.
Hopefully it creates an oppressive and disturbing feel.
I feel oppressed, yes. You guys did an excellent job. Like I said, I would really love if they had these commentaries in the other ones too. I think that's interesting. Like, I would love for games to have more stuff like that. I'm not really at all interested in game design, but given how much I love games, I like seeing the thoughts they put into it. Especially when the thought isn't just like, we thought this would be fucking metal. And they're just like, we were trying to fuck with you, loser! That's kind of fun. Okay. The insanity mechanic was so smart because you can just do the gamma thing, like just fucking wall hug, and they fucking knew that. So fucking smart. Like, ooh, we have stumbled across something I think is important. Drill part. Ah! Tinder. Swipe left! Have I ever used Tinder? I had a profile once for like, cause you know it times out, or did anyway if you're inactive. We put one up just for like fun one time. But then I was too afraid to go back and see if anyone had swiped on me because I was like, I know what I look like, it's fine. I'll just go play video games. It's all good. I don't need human contact, it's fine. I was like, where are you gonna find like a Christian, even, never mind Catholic, on fucking Tinder? That's not happening. Valve is rusted shut. Can I interest you in a drill bit? Put the drill together for it. Okay, well we're on the right path here. Man, what an interesting fucking game though. Like, isn't it interesting that big mega corporation AAA studios have to go back and remake their own stuff, and then these motherfucking indie bros, they make brand new stuff all the time, when these guys are what we really should be remaking. Like, wouldn't you love a remaster of this? Oh, I thought that was something important. Like, imagine this done in like Unity. Talk to me. Alexander, I have prepared the explosives you needed for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress why am I doing an accent? Shut up. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your feather-brained servants this before you go ahead with your plans. Liquids are not by themselves explosive and should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids and you're ready to go. Agrippa. When I see Agrippa, I always think it's the... What's that thing? This is gonna sound stupid. It's the Bible. The Apocrypha? Is that what it is? I feel like I know what it is, but I don't know enough to articulate it. I'm not sure it matters. Is it something that, like, Protestants need? Is it the part of the Bible that... Because there's different books in different Bibles depending on which denomination you're in, right? Like, a Catholic Bible is not the same as, like, a King James Bible. Close, but not the same. translation is different and the books that are in are different. I think the Apocrypha is sort of like the index is not the right word, but I don't know. Now I just feel like I'm making shit up, but as a Christian, I never felt the need to fucking actually study it from an academic standpoint. Which is interesting because just about everything else in my life, I'm like, oh, I need to know. We were just here. Were we? No. Sorry, I'm turned around. Getting a little crazy. I turned it on and then I walked the fuck away because I'm an idiot. Give me this. I bet this game is nuts on hard. Let's just hang here for a little bit. Whoops, sorry. I feel like when I played it the first time through, I spent a lot of time just running to candles and staring at them. But it seems like maybe I don't need to do that. Wait, how did I... I know it told us. How? No. Can't drop it or anything. How did I combine things? Okay, I'd like to thank Burnt Cloud 091 who posted 5 years ago on Reddit. PS4 drill repairing. Okay, so I have the three parts. Oh, we don't even have them. But I have no clue on how to assemble them. I'm on a PS4. Please help. Edit. Never mind. I'm stupid. You just need to hold down X and move it. Thanks anyway. Yeah, I'm with you, Rev. I don't have all 3 parts, so he helped us out. Thanks, man. I love Reddit. And I love the people who post there, yeah. Keep on doing it. The fact that we have the internet and everybody can be like, I don't know how to fucking do this. And then people reply is actually, like, legit. It's very helpful. I'd like to thank all those peeps for keeping it real sauce. Look at the candle. Feel better about your world. It's really dark here. I don't feel good about any of this. Oh.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go
No, get in
home.
the experiment.
No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
Kick him. Kick him right in the balls. Just do it. You'll feel better after, I promise. Have you ever kicked anyone in the balls? Yes, but it was like while training, and it was accidental. Cause like, I mean, I meant to kick him in the balls, but like not like hard, you know. Like, I thought he was wearing a cup. Shocker, he wasn't. Same thing happened to me though, cause I was like, oh, I'm a chick, fucking, I don't need no. It's not a cup, but it's like a piece of foam you wear, like a chastity belt over your junk. And my coach got so pissed with me, he knew I wasn't fucking wearing it, so we go to spar and he just legit like fucking hook kicks me like toes flexed up into my vagine right through just the cotton of my uniform, and he just like impaled me on his fucking Feiyue sneaker, and he fucking knew. And I was like, oh, it really does hurt actually. I maybe should wear that thing. Give me this. Yeah. Does that mean that I've engaged in weird foot sex? Like, does penetration count as real sexual penetration if there was nothing sexual? But no, it can't, because if it did, gynecologist would be a thing. Right? So my coach kicking me right in the vag and getting up towards the baby bag was just, you know, it's fine. It was just a learning experience. Fucking hurt. I'm kind of feeling it right now. You know, like, oh yeah, I remember. The flesh remembers. Oh, he had big fucking feet. He was a huge ginger. Why does that make it worse? It's because you know it was like a freckly foot with some pale fucking toenails in there. Yeah. Under that big rubber and canvas condom on his foot. Oh. You know what, honestly, I'm such an asshole that if I was ever sparring again, I probably would still not wear the thing because they're really irritating. Ladies, if you know what I'm talking about, yeah, hands up. Is it worth it, or is it better just getting impaled? But, have you ever thought about the fact that if they kick you just the right way, they could maybe, like, hook your labia and just tear that shit a little bit? Like, you ever tear your labia just a smidge? I have. It fucking sucks. Like, you think a paper cut is bad? Try one on your labia. It's a bad time. It's no good. Promise. Dane, what are you talking about? What the fuck? Okay, so he said hit X. Is this not X? No. Fuck me. Okay, hang on. Ah, I see. You gotta kind of click, hold, drag. All good. What am I doing even? I don't really know what our plan is here. I'm just sort of going with it. Do you want this? Yeah. Ooh. Partially filled up pot. Well, now what do I need? Oh, mix the liquids, right? Because feather-brained servants keep fucking things up. The rope. I saw that, like, all the frictional games, except for Bunker, obviously, and all the Resident Evil games were on, like, big sale on Steam today, so I just, like, bought them all. Dane, don't you already have them on console? Absolutely. Never hurts to have backups. Just like back in the day when everything was hard copy, just anytime you see it, just buy it, just in case. Like, just... I don't have it, I don't have it greatest hits version. I think I'll buy it again. Kabushkas! Explosif! Something doesn't like that I did that. Something's gonna kick my dick in. It's gonna be a big ginger freckle foot. It's gonna kick me right in the twat. I could have sworn there was one of those monsters down here, but... yeah, whatever. What are we doing with the explosives? I'm not ultra clear. Oh, he returned the... oh, fuck, I missed it, sorry. What am I doing? Do I have an objective? Highly volatile mixture. Explosive. I'm all good. Head is pounding, hands are shaking. Yeah, well, welcome to corporate office life. Gorgeous. What do I need to blow up? Talk to me. Mikhail. Writing Herbert. Who's Herbert?
In the original pitch, Herbert was a fairly important character, but it didn't really reflect in the games, so we tried a few different things to incorporate him, but it never really made any sense. Herbert was important to Daniel's background, but in the end he didn't have any impact on the story happening right now, that is, the conflict between Daniel and Alexander. So most of his things was cut during the last stage of production.
Great. Herbert's trunk was wrapped in rope. The lock had been broken by thieves, he assumed. He wondered if anything had been left, considering all the hands that had passed through, do you mean?
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Same thing everybody wants with your journal. Receipts. Okay, let's see. Because I was talking about tearing my labia, I did check. Yeah. That's a bunny! And, I'm noticing that there's a problem down there right now, actually. I have this little, why am I talking about this on the internet? Fuck it, I'll do it. This is what we do here. I have this little cyst in, one of my labia minora. It's very, very tiny. Ooh. I agree it shouldn't be. And, it's usually not a problem, because, like, a cyst is just like a wall like an encapsulated wall of tissue, right? That will fill up with fluid or whatever, and is contained, and then, you know, bursts or whatever, or, you know, it goes away on its own, whatever. But the wall, that bag or whatever, just stays. You have to have that removed to get it not to come back. Oh, door's stuck. I went to an OBGYN to have it taken out, but at the time she went to do it, which involves me laying on a table with my legs spread and my vag out, and this woman just like, alright, where is it? And we're just picking through tissue, going, oh, is that it? Yeah, okay, I feel it. And it was deflated, so she was like, oh, I can barely find it. And so she goes to excise it, which fucking hurts. Dude, you know how like at the dentist they give you freezing, but like the first shot you're like, oh, what is this? Fuck. Yeah. And consider all the nerves down there. Oh my gosh. So she freezes me up. She goes there. She cuts it out. And she's like, I don't know if I got it all because like it's not inflamed right now, but let me know. And I can see that it's inflamed now. That was like 2.5 years ago. We were good, and I can see that it's up now. Great. I don't have anyone to cut it out, so that's just gonna be there. We'll see how that goes. But yeah. Remember after she did that, I went home and I just immediately just got in the bath. Like, I still had my shirt on, just naked, from the waist down, just sitting in the bath, legs spread, just going, oh, because the freezing was wearing off, and it fucking sucked.